Stars. Maru. Creator. DRG. Hero. Most competitive 1 versus 1 game. Africa TV Freak Up Studio Live 2022 GSL Season 1 Code S.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the final best of 3. Oh, we think, unless there's a tiebreaker. All right,
okay, let me look at
scores.
this.
Let's figure this out.
Okay. Okay, so if Dark wins, he takes first.
Yeah.
Okay. So if Dark wins, he takes first. If he loses... Wait a second.
If he loses, let's say he loses 6 to 5, right? If he loses 6 to 5,
it doesn't matter what
matter.
happens. If Dark wins, he goes first place. If he loses, DRG's third. And, yeah, DRG's getting third no matter what. Okay, so we got it.
This has been an amazing day.
Winner of this goes around to 4. Sick. Look at this. Look at all these 2-1s. 2-1s for days.
But can he go 4-0 in best of 3s? Creator, God Emperor.
I don't think anyone can stop him at this point.
I mean, what's crazy is the people he beat, I thought for all of them, I'm like, no way, dude.
You know what I think we should do at this point? Because I think that Creator's just been very unlucky for the past 10 years. I think we should go back and play every GSL and every main tournament over again, okay? We bring MVP back. He gets 3 finals against Creator. Creator, of course, will win them all. Nesty, 3 there as well. And eventually, Creator is the 27-time GSL champion.
That's right. We're going to start this out on Hardwire. Glittering Ashes for map 2. We could have map 3, Berlingrad. Our game is loading up. This is the final best of 3 for Group B and the round of 10. Next week, we start the round of 6. Let's go.
2022 GSL Season 1. Team MB, Creator. Dragon Phoenix Gaming, Dark.
Wrecked.
Owned.
Let's go to map 2.
Seriously, man. I mean, this has been, I think, the most exciting part of this GSL is just seeing this breakout performance from Creator. Oh, look.
Yeah,
Maru
so
DRG. Is he going to buy him dinner?
DRG by Maru dinner? Yeah, you should.
They said in the interview.
Well, he is the older of the 2, and he does get to advance and gets more prize money.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Oh, I missed that sign. Again, guys, so good to have everybody in the audience here. So cool.
Yeah.
So good to be back to normal times. We're almost there.
It does feel great to have an audience here too, so seriously.
Just the energy
I've
in
been
the
seeing
studio.
people talking about maybe coming to Korea, little vacation. Their friends, check out some GSL, check out some ASL.
You mean the gamers
have
in
quite
the
a
outside
time.
world?
Yeah.
This is actually a good city to visit, man. I mean, beyond like, PC cafes, 24 hours and all these great esports events you can go to, obviously ours the best of the best. Great nightlife in Seoul, lots of great food. What else do you want? You got temples, if that's your thing.
Yeah. There's sidewalks to walk on.
I know you guys love temples, man.
Yeah.
I know everybody here is a big temple museum fan, but you got it
all
all, man.
This is a real city where people live.
People live here. People die here.
Yeah. That's dark days.
Hope you don't die here.
No, hopefully not.
But if you did die, I hope you lived. All right, well, I don't know where we're going with this. Stargate on the way as Dark takes his third base. Artos is on the break. You were predicting this will probably be a pretty long series.
Yes.
So I can't imagine it'll be as long as that last one we had, but maybe.
Yeah, that last one was pretty darn long, so probably not like that. But
by the way, just look at Creator. He just looks so much more focused.
Yeah.
He just looks more, and I'm not just saying that. I know I'm joking about how well he's doing, but I mean, he just looks like a different person.
He does.
You know.
He does.
This whole tournament.
Well,
crushing it.
You spend 10 years disappointing yourself. And then finally, you're like showing that you belong. That, like I mean, the way he's playing so far, there's no denying it. He's playing the best in the tournament.
Yeah.
Even if Dark wins here, it's like,
It's also, you know, it's like all the games are different. He's winning with macro games. His cheeses are working. He's getting cheese and kind of like, I guess this might be the best response, and then that works. You know.
Yeah.
So this was a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's just that has to do a lot to help your mindset.
Absolutely. Confidence it's huge in StarCraft, man. And so it's going to be.
Yeah, I think it's actually. Excuse me, I was blowing my nose. Got some allergies, but what you said, confidence being huge in StarCraft.
Yeah.
I think it's actually the most important mental attribute for StarCraft for high-level play.
I think so.
Because it is so easy to have that go wrong for you, especially when you're on a losing streak for 10 years like Creator. Now, it's double Stargate tasteless, so this is going to be one of those very long games, I think.
Yeah, it seems like it. I mean, there is the possibility of, you know, Dark going for a Nidus.
Yeah.
That's always something to consider. You know, if you can identify this is coming, sometimes that's a great way to try to close the game out and come ahead.
Void Ray doing some patrolling. Phoenix is being made. Okay, so this actually doesn't look like it's going to be a long game now.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be more Void Rays and then into carriers, maybe Void Ray speed or something. But
well, if you're making Voids, like you're not looking to end the game early, and the game can't really be ended early unless like a Lucky Nidus comes in or something. But, I mean, Phoenix is, you're looking to catch them off guard. That's what that's all about.
yeah, and a Robo along with this.
And so something to warp him in.
He's banking the Phoenixes, so this is not something where you're trying to develop normally at all, like Artos has said. I mean, what you're trying to do is get enough Phoenixes at once that they don't have any control of the game.
Yeah. A Nidus is coming.
Now,
but he has full vision of all of his main, so the Nidus will probably have to start outside.
Yeah, and also Phoenixes are not great against Niduses.
No, no. But if you get enough, you can sometimes power down Queens.
He's outside on the map, with not just with the Phoenixes, with the Void Rays as well. I think he's going to put that Nidus right up there, Artosis.
Okay, here it comes. Ravagers and Lings being made.
The Phoenix is going to get a lot of kills on these drones in here.
Well, this is unfortunate, actually, for Creator, I think. He's using up all of his energy.
Yeah, and this isn't going to matter. You know, 8 drones is nothing once the third base is getting overrun with Queens and Ravagers and you name it.
You might need to give this base up. This can't be held. It cannot be held. Uses the overcharge. Okay, I mean, he'll slow it down, I guess.
Yeah, kind of an unfortunate Nidus spot, by the way. This Nidus is kind of working against the Zerg a little bit here.
Yeah, throwing down the Biles now. The shield battery doing some heavy lifting here for this Void. Doesn't quite get that Nidus even.
Yeah.
Building more and more defensive structures behind.
Again, not many pickups remaining on these Phoenixes. The Ravager Biles forcing them to move around, and Immortal comes up here as well. Links spill through in between the Queens and the Ravagers surrounding the Immortal now.
Oh, it's trying to back up. No overcharge left, though, unfortunately.
Corrosive Bile to the dome.
Creator's doing a pretty darn good job considering. Loses out on the Void Ray there. Another Mortal comes up. More Lings, more
Roaches. I think this game's over. He didn't give it up either. You know, he's bleeding off everything else that he has. The Immortal could get surrounded in a moment here. In fact, I think it could be pinned.
Gets another overcharge. Yeah, it's going to get
I think there's just
down,
too many Lings. Yeah, too many Lings coming through here. third Nidus never comes here as he keeps leapfrogging this forward.
Yeah, there's just no units here for Creator, unfortunately. Now, is there any possibility he can walk back behind his wall and actually stop this? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, you know, like it's...
But
yeah,
maybe.
I don't think that Dark has any plans to do anything.
Well, Dark took the fourth during this.
Okay. I mean, you can do that.
There's double Robo Immortal. Like, okay, look, he's making a few more Phoenixes. He has double Robo Immortal. He's adding a support bay. Could you not make 4 Disruptors and you have like 4 Immortals plus some Phoenixes plus random gateway units and maybe have potential? Is that reasonable?
I mean, maybe. I mean, the problem is that, I mean, we don't have Disruptors out yet. There are Immortals in the back over here.
Yeah. Very hard to break through there. Yeah, this is like one of those fights where their wall friends are holding them back. Like, oh, let me at them.
He might want to try to just get the core or something like that with the Ravagers.
Yeah, I think anything you pick off here is really good.
Yeah. But you can see he's toned it down quite a bit.
Oh, that overcharge is sick. That's a sick overcharge. Now
Okay.
the Disruptors are out.
I think you got to bail.
Dude, oh, he's making Swarm Hosts. That's actually really smart. 17 Swarm Hosts.
That had not even occurred to me,
That's
by the
an
way.
absurd amount of Swarm Hosts. We're getting silly right now with that amount. 17. Now, I mean, Swarm Host in general is good against like a slower Immortal attack, more Immortal heavy and everything. He remade a lot of Phoenixes that, you know, Dark is just now learning about. Swarm Hosts are in there. They want to come out, but they're not going to be able to.
Yeah. Well, he just has to find a place to put them out and then start doing those volleys. I do think it's still unlikely the Creator wins this. I'm glad the game's going on.
Yeah.
But I don't see a world where there's both the push and Swarm Hosts coming out. And Swarm Hosts are just as good when it comes to defending.
They're pretty scary. This is going to wreck everything in the natural. Look at that.
You just go right for the Nexus?
Dude, you let them do whatever they want. If some of them want to go to your base and attack your Hatcher, you let them. You got this.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, and that's going to be it for the Nexus.
Crazy. Kills a Robo, kills a Nexus, almost gets... Oh my god. Almost gets a Disruptor in there as well.
Oh my god, that hit the Phoenixes. I wasn't ready for that one.
Throwing down Disruptor balls, trying to get rid of these Lings. Everything is falling apart now. I think Creator, like, there was a lot of intelligence in the way he teched this and the way he's trying to come back here, but the Storm Hosts were like the next level of outthinking him. And now his third base is gone, by the way, due to Swarm Hosts. And even with all those Swarm Hosts not in this battle, it looks like he's going to end up losing it.
Yeah, it's just too much. I mean, maxed out Zerg to 100 supply. GG Dark takes game one. And an interesting one, although, you know, little caveat here, that is like a strat where you're not really expecting, first of all, Nidus to come. Like, you're trying to surprise them, but also Dark's trying to surprise you. And so that can always make for odd games. And it could not have been less fortunate for Creator that all the Phoenixes got the drones lifted off, and then it's like, oh no.
Yeah, he's out of position, he's out of energy.
Yeah.
It was rough. And I mean, it was a heroic attempt. And that's a tough loss, but I hope that he can take that in stride and just fight back nicely like he has been throughout the tournament. Because, I mean, he can still do this. Like, Dark did not look better than him. He got him, but he did. It wasn't like the
it's like
crushing
one build beats
victory.
the other build in some sense.
Yeah, he got the Nidus off. He had a good set of units. Creator was doing the wrong thing against it. Okay, Dark wins. Creator can still do this. He can still win this group.
Glittering Ashes, map 2. Right now, Creator on top in this group, but if Dark takes it, he will be coming out in the #1 spot. Let's go.
2022 GSL Season 1. Team MB, Creator. Dragon Phoenix Gaming, Dark.
Real quick reminder here, guys. We're going to be hosting a live event on my stream this weekend. Artosis, me, No Regret Gemini.
Wait, what's happening?
Hope you guys join us for that. It'll be StarCraft 2 and StarCraft 1 both days. 10 million won prize pool. So we hope you guys, if you're enjoying that, we'll be on this weekend as well.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to it. In this game, we did see the probe come down again. He didn't get the hatch block the first time, right?
Yeah, the first game he didn't. Dark sent down a little bit earlier and got it. Here he just sent the drone over to the third base as the probe was coming, so wasn't lined up as well here.
And I mean, we can't imagine we're going to have a game where Creator's going to try that again, like that last threat. That's like, whoa, you do that once a tournament, I think. You know, it's one of those builds.
Oh, the Phoenix thing?
Banking the Phoenixes, yeah.
It's a tricky play. And actually, it's not too bad against Dark, I think, because he does really like roaches. He does really like Ravagers. And, you know, when you have banked up 2 Stargate Phoenix and your opponent has some roaches and Ravagers, you feel really good about that. They just kind of, they're paralyzed for a bit.
So this game, you know, is Creator going to play a little bit more straight up? I'm trying to remember what happened in the DRG games, actually. Do you remember those off the top of your head?
There's been too
we
many
cast
games.
so many games in this format that I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. This is our 20th.
Best of three in 2 weeks.
Best of 3, yeah.
Yeah. But with everybody kind of moving against each, it's also 2 groups happening in 2 weeks.
Well, everyone's in
one or the other, one or the other.
Yeah, everyone's in 4 matches, so it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
My brain is scrambled.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Creator versus DRG. I think DRG went mech. Like, I don't know.
He went Banshee Cloak, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
And then he failed because Creator made nothing but spores. Now, this game, again, it's a quiet start, but it's the same Void Ray that we saw from Game 1. Now, that, of course, does not mean we're necessarily going to have the Phoenixes again. And we don't think we're going to have that because that just isn't a build you do normally. But maybe this time he does go for just more of a long game, more of a massing up of Stargates. Kind of like you said earlier, Artosis, in Game 1, where we thought it was going to go before we were both caught off guard by the Phoenixes.
Yeah. I think it will be, honestly. I think it's a good play. Oh, he throws out a Twilight, though. Never mind.
NM.
But this could end up being like one of those medium adept pressures. And you can always go Stargate or Mass Void Rays from that. Yeah, see, okay, he's going up to 4 gate. Yeah, with this gateway count, I'm pretty sure we're just going to see Glaives. Yeah,
Look at this cheeky move.
It's cute.
3rd Nexus, but 2 extra gateways into Glaives.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, generally speaking, if you've been watching StarCraft 2 for a long time, I'm sure most of you have, like, you know, Glaives were strong and he kind of either whether via nerf or via kind of not being viable in the meta, it's not really that good anymore, but there's something else to this. Oh, look at that.
He's faking him out.
He's faking him out with the weapons upgrade at the Cybernetics core.
Yeah.
So most of the Glaives build we saw in the past, you know, they would have a lot of gateways and they'd come either at a sharp timing with a Warp Prism or they, but this one is actually not that many adepts, but he's completely disguised it.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate this. This is a very cool move. But one thing to note is that it's also not a lot of adepts either, right? And the less adepts means the less that, difficulty it is for the Zerg to alter what they're trying to do and stop it.
Yeah, yeah.
But again, sometimes you see a couple of adepts and you might not get the right read anyways, where you're just like, no, wait, I saw the other upgrades and I saw, well, now he knows for sure.
Well, he's making a spine in each line. Some roaches are finally in production. Gonna just go ahead and finish that. Glaives, not, okay, just finishes right then. Ooh, maybe a little bit of a misclick there. They're gonna finish that shade. A nice surround there from Dark. Dark is actually doing a damn good job blocking this right now. Gotta hand it to him. This came out of nowhere for him.
Yeah, and he's really handling it with quite a bit of grace. But that's gonna be it for the adept attack. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 4 more coming in. But, let's see what they can actually catch. Did he get a spine crawler in the main, by the way? Nidus Network, he
Yeah, I
sees.
think so.
There's a lot going on, so we assume that he sees this. Oh, yeah, you're right. There is one back here. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think the Nidus follow-up is going to be possibly even more painful than the Nidus play in Game 1.
He has to catch where it is. Like, he definitely saw it, as you said. The adept attack, I mean, it did some damage. Void Rays are out, though. If he can cancel the first Nidus, it's going to be really, like, that's the key to this game. But he's not even looking for it right now. He's going for another attack. You know what? You said that a lot was going on. I think you're right. I think he didn't see the Nidus.
Yeah, I think we've all been there. You're like, oh, I actually scouted that. I just didn't, it didn't register it in my brain.
Yeah, the adepts just turned around, so
he's
now
like,
he can confirm
he's like,
he didn't
I'm sorry,
see it.
I thought that was an Evo chamber or something like that making.
Yeah, he's trying to dive on some of these units, but too many queens there right now.
And too many lings. Oh, guess it's not going to work anywhere near as well. Keep in mind, losing the cybernetics core is actually a major tech hiccup here.
Yeah, adepts are really the only thing he has that have value right now, the voids.
Yeah.
Trying to,
Oh,
man.
I didn't even see that was 1 pylon power in that. Oh, man. And he's going to get the next pylon over here. Oh.
Okay, well, gets an overcharge off. Some stalkers coming up from the other side. Can he actually end up holding?
Oh,
Targeting
nice
down
recovery
queens.
with the queen.
Yeah, he's trying to get these very high energy queens here. He's going to pop one. Hey, I mean, if the queens actually start to fall, the Void Rays will dominate everything. 3 voids right now against 5 queens here. Creator way up in workers. This is starting to look pretty good for him, Tasteless.
Yeah, he's hanging on. And this would be a great way for him to bounce back. But again, the 2 unpowered gateways, I mean, that's a world of hurt right now. And again, the adepts, it's kind of hard to finesse these things. The Ravagers are just very, very strong at the range they can take fights at. The Void Rays. Oh, no! He overextends. Hull damage there.
Okay, brings him back towards shield batteries. Taking some damage down here at his 3rd, unfortunately. Pulling his adepts back. Oh, God, he just doesn't really have the damage output that he needs here to hold.
Yeah. And, I mean, we're still having more queens, 3 at a time, and, roaches as well come in here. Every time a roach takes too much damage, he swaps it out for a Ravager. Maybe there is enough here, though. Oh, man, okay.
Well, he just keeps making the shield batteries, which is so important. Now some spines coming up. Didn't expect that.
Oh, I didn't even notice that, too. You're right.
The Void Ray count is getting pretty high, though. Look, his Stalker's coming in, trying to target down some of the weaker queens. Dark a little bit too quick. Heals those right up. Oh, God, the Void Ray count. Is it actually going to get high enough? 5 right now. More and more queens are coming out against him. That's really been his one shot throughout, is if he can get enough voids to overwhelm.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where the creep is actually completely cutting off the 2 locations. Creator not able to just juggle the 2 screens in fights that he has to deal with.
Well, he's targeting down a lot of the Ravagers, a lot of the Roaches. Those are the big damage output, but it's not really helping him against the Queens, which means he is losing Void Rays here and there. A lot of bios starting to go down. I think Dark has just about done it at this point.
And, he's actually pushing now onto where the Stargate is. takes out that battery in the back. More roaches pop out.
We're getting very close to a Dark victory.
Yeah, he hasn't even moved the spines up yet, but I don't know that he needs to.
No.
And you know, once Creator retreats back behind that Nexus, it almost doesn't matter because then, well, hold on, he's actually come back to that position now. Yeah, there's just too much for the Void Rays to ever deal with. There's enough queens here that, you know, you got to be really careful because we're getting to the point where there's not going to be that much to heal these Void Rays anymore.
Yeah, the shield batteries are just gone.
Yeah, because one more pops
out.
Couple
back here. He actually targeted down with his charged up Void Rays a few roaches there, which was nice. Look at that, so many more Ravagers coming up.
And there's a lot more Ravagers coming up now. GG, Dark takes it 2-0, easy peasy, and he is going to be first in his group. But I'll tell you what, Creator's going to leave today being proud to come out second. And I think those were some tough games for Creator. I think he had some smart strats, and I think he's got a lot of promise going forward.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I can see him getting into the top 4 and possibly doing even better than that. Dark, though, I mean, he comes out clutch where he needs it there at the end, which means our 2 players that went directly to the top 4 are Trap and Dark. These guys have even played in the GSL finals against each other already. That might be a repeat this season.
I welcome that. Well, our final interview for the evening, guys, is going to be one with Dark. Let's see how he's feeling and what his thoughts are on Creator's performance.
In Match 10, Group B Week 2, Dark defeats Creator 2-0 and he moves on to round of 4. Congratulations, thank you. And Dark, you just defeated Creator who showed tremendous momentum. So how do you feel? Well, first of all, you know, I started off with a 1 win, 1 loss. And you know, I felt worried. So it's, you know, it's been quite, it's been a big trouble for me. And in game 1, you went for the all-in. So after that, you went for the Swarm Host. And Swarm Host is not something that we see often in GSL. So how did you come up with the Swarm Host play? Well, I had some resources left, and then, you know, I looked at the units, and the only thing that I could produce was the Swarm Host. So I thought Swarm Host would be the answer, and then, you know, it worked out really well. According to JYP. Dark, you apparently kept using the Swarm Host in your practice. Is that true? Yes, that's right. It is true. But, you know, it's kind of confidential information, so I'm not going to reveal all of it right now. So last year, you won the Season 2 GSL, and you also won the GSL Super Tournament this year. And now you're off to the round of 4. And Dark, you've been showing great form consistently over the years. And now you're moving on to the round of 4. So I'm sure you have set your eyes on the trophy right now. So how do you feel? Well, I know that the round of 4 is going to be a ZVZ, right? Is that not right? No, that's not right. Oh, then I think I should be able to make it to finals easily. Says Dark. But since I made it to the round of 4, I do want to hold up the trophy one more time. But you know, my mindset is that I want to win every tournament. But this season, especially, I want to lift the trophy. Alright. Dark, thank you for playing until a late night today. So before you go, anything you want to say? Well, both matches I really wanted to play a long macro game, but sadly I couldn't do that. In round of 4, I'll try to show a longer game. Well, we really want to see that game, Dark. Alright, once again, congratulations, Dark. Thank you.
Cool.
Totally cool.
Cool, totes.
So, what is it? 2 Protoss and 4 Zerg players, if I'm not mistaken, to the next round. Dark Creator and DRG round out this group. Maru not making it through, kind of painful there. Hero as well falling.
Yeah, this is, I think, one of the most interesting days, interesting groups. I know we haven't had many round of 10s, but yeah, a lot of story in this one. And so here's what the round of 6 is going to look like.
That is crazy right there. So Rogue Creator and then Ragnarok DRG. The winner of Rogue Creator immediately goes up to the semifinals. And then, you know, the loser there will play the winner of Ragnarok and DRG for that second spot. And we'll do all the round of 6 on Monday, and then Thursday we'll be doing the round of 4.
That's right. So do join us for that, and we're going to rapidly be approaching the the final day of the tournament here. Like so many of the other events we do, it's like there's so much to go through, and then suddenly we get down to just a couple players. And yeah, let's test ride this part of our new tournament format. We just did the round of 10. That was fun. I do welcome the round of 6.
Well, yeah, the round of 6 will be interesting. We'll have 2 PVZs and a ZVZ, right? Wait, no. If Creator wins against Rogue, we could have 2 ZVZs, so. All right. Lots of Zerg left in this tournament.
Let's hope one of them win, Artosis. Let's hope Creator get knocked out, and then we just Zergs all the way.
You don't think a Protoss is going to win a GSL Tasteless. You don't have very good pattern recognition if you do.
You haven't been paying attention the last 10 years. Guys, this was fun. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you guys this weekend. I don't know, any closing thoughts, Artosis? What are you thinking?
No, it's been great. I really actually enjoyed this particular round of 10. I know it's the first one we've done, but lots of exciting games.
That's all the time we have, guys. We love you. Take care. See you this weekend. Bye-bye.